The golden age of Hollywood, when titans of industry conjured dreams for millions, movie stars became impossibly glamorous, larger than life, but behind the silver screen, whispers echoed of a darker sort. Today we're peeling back the curtain and confronting the lies that made the legends. Loretta Young beamed from magazine covers, hoisted Oscars and kissed in soft focus sunsets, yet every glossy still came with a side of bleach and a shredder. In the late 20s, Loretta's career took off with the release of her scandalous All Aboard. Then came the snowy Montana shoot with Clark Gable. 9 months later, Young vanished. For exhaustion. Slipped off to England and delivered a baby girl she later adopted. She even posed in an orphanage for the photo op the story held for 6 decades until the grown daughter ran a DNA test and the results screamed Gable in capital letters. Even in retirement, Young kept a candle burning for the man she still called my dear, dear friend. Joan Crawford was once Lucille Lesueur, a small-town girl who danced in cheap shorts for stag reels so she could buy groceries. When MGM cast her as the female lead in I Like It Fast, they made her drop out of high school. Crawford never mentioned those reels again. Co-workers say she slept with the lights on 4 years. In 1958, Lana Turner's boyfriend, Johnny Stompanato, liked to slap movie stars after dinner. One night, 14-year-old Cheryl Crane grabbed a butcher knife and ended the argument. Within an hour, studio head Howard Strickling rewrote the scene. Heroic daughter saves mother from monster. They swapped knives, coached the kid's statement, and mailed the story to every columnist. Verdict: justifiable homicide, no trial. Turner's next picture landed her an Oscar nod. Hollywood didn't bury the scandal, it marketed it. Errol Flynn swung from rigging, flashed that rogue grin, and partied on a yacht nicknamed the Floating Brothel. In 1943, 2 underage girls accused him of statutory rape. Mannix's team bought off witnesses, spun tales about blackmail, and painted the teens as pros. The jury needed less than 3 hours to acquit. Flynn left the courtroom winking. Box office numbers untouched. He died at 50 with bottles on the nightstand and in like Flynn stamped forever on the language. Charlie Chaplin told a 1947 rally that artists must not be regimented. The Hearst press screamed, "Call me." Gossip columns unearthed told paternity suits. And a Michigan senator demanded he be sent back where he came from. While Chaplin vacationed in Europe, U.S. immigration yanked his re-entry permit. He spent the rest of his life in Switzerland, returning once in 1972 to collect an honorary Oscar. Even the little tramp could be shown the door when fear ran the gate. Mickey Rooney and Judy Garland were kids when the lot ordered 18-hour days. Doctors handed them pep pills at dawn, sleeping pills at midnight. Garland's weight became a national obsession, so the costume team taped her breasts flat and called her a blimp at 95 pounds. Rooney's films earned millions. His allowance came in quarters doled out by an accountant. Both died hooked on the pills the studio provided Judy at 47. Mickey at 93, while the ledgers stayed flawless and the cameras kept rolling. Which lie just knocked the glitter off your nostalgia? Hit like, tell us the story that floored you, and subscribe because the PR boys hoped you'd never hear any of this. The golden age gleamed because the fixers swept the ashes into somebody else's corner. Stars signed in lipstick. Studios held the eraser. So next time you cue up an old classic, remember, the real script was written in the shadows and even idols forget their lines once the set goes dark. Thanks for watching.